Hello friends, welcome to Squared Plans. I'm Stephanie and today we're going to be setting up our health spreads for the first week in April. And I've got this washi tape here ready to go, as well as these stat stickers I printed on my foam memo printer, and these sticker books which I'll pull from. So this is the last week of the March Planable Challenge, and this week's theme is Make It Rainbow. So if you'd like to participate, go ahead and post your spreads up on Instagram using the hashtag PlanableMarch2021. We'd love to see what you come up with. Okay, so for this week, we will be dealing with some rainbow themes here, and there's a couple of ways that you can go about doing a rainbow spread. Obviously, you can just use actual rainbows all over the spread, or you can do it through color by actually creating like a Roy G. Biv spread across the 7 days using red, orange, yellow, green, blue, or some kind of variation of those colors, keeping each day kind of in a color scheme. Both are equally cute in my opinion. I just picked up this Rainbow Dreams sticker book, so I decided to kind of do a hybrid of the two. Although I really wasn't sure in the beginning how I was going to make this work at all, really. I was drawn to these like diagonal rainbow stickers that are kind of cool, kind of angular, and wanted to figure out a way to bring those in onto the spread. I have to say it was a bit of a challenge to work them in. I'm not real comfortable with their shape. So it makes it a little bit more tricky to do, something sort of creative unless you kind of have a good idea of how you're going to use them or the idea for the shape. So I was just struggling with that in the beginning, and I wasn't real sure if I was going to be able to use them in a way that I thought was appealing. So I went through and checked out the rest of the sticker book to see what else was in there, and pulled in a couple of things that I thought were cute and caught my eye, thought that they would match well with a health spread. Health spreads are good for me to use a box sticker, so that was one of the ideas I had, was to pull in some box stickers here on the health spread. But I didn't want it just to be a block of boxes all at the top. So then I rethought that and went into my Cool to Be Kind sticker book, see if I could find something that I liked a little bit better than that idea. So I saw these hexagon stickers. They're kind of oddly shaped, but I like that they're like the width of the day but not super tall, so that I can easily write in my workouts but not have too much space be taken up by the box. So they're a little bit easier to stack and to cluster together because of that shape. Creating the diagonal lines I think really works, and then the diagonal of the hexagon on the box goes pretty well with those rainbow angular stickers that I'm kind of on the fence about. So thinking about those, but not real sure if I'm going to pull those in just yet. So like I said, I'm going to do sort of a hybrid of both the rainbow across the days, being like one color per day, as well as having rainbow themes around the spread. And I'm just trying to see what else I have to work with here. This is the first time I'm using this Rainbow Dream sticker book. Picked it up maybe 3 weeks ago at Hobby Lobby on sale. I think I got it for like $5, which was really a steal. And it was a surprisingly great book. I don't know how I kind of missed this one when it first came out, but pretty cute, lots of variations. I don't tend to gravitate towards like straight up rainbow stickers all that often, but this one has a nice variety of things that I think I could use in multiple spreads. So now I'm working with those slanted rainbows again, trying to figure out how to incorporate those there without it being overwhelming. That's kind of the thing I'm most worried about, is that, putting them side by side was a bit much, and they're just a little bit too short to fill the full space that I need. So just trying to figure out how to make them look cute and, I don't know, not overwhelm the spread. It's like a balancing act, really, trying to figure out how to get them all on there and create some good decor without just being too much. So I'm trying to layer them in lines so it looks like one straight rainbow kind of divided up by a box, which is sort of cute, but I feel like the boxes there are similar to like white clouds, so having like the rainbow end at the box, I just felt like that was a cuter look than having it go through the box. And so I kind of pulled back on that, and then realized I also had opposite shaped slants, so that was a little bit of a help because I was having a hard time getting them all on the spread in a nice clean manner. And I'm also going to pull in another quote that I kind of liked just to fill up some space up here on the left hand side. Also tying in that rainbow theme. And I cut that because I didn't want to have it to be too, I don't know, overwhelming in that space. I just needed something kind of small. And I wanted the fonts to all tie together on the page. So I have that hustle and heart there on the sidebar. I have when it rains, look for rainbows, and that rainbow font is the same, as well as the good things are coming, that one as well. So now I'm thinking I need something for the food log, and originally I had pulled that washi tape to do kind of like a strip in my food log, but the rainbow isn't quite the same, and I really want everything to feel like it's part of the same theme. So I'm going to try cutting up this washi sticker strip into thirds and using that all along the spread. And I think I can get a solid 6 days out of it, but of course I'm going to be short because there's 7 days, so I might have to do a little finagling to get that last day filled in with one of the other strips. And I'm just going to go ahead and try to cut it here on the fly using my scissors since it's just a small piece, and see if I can layer them together to create a seamless strip there on Sunday. And okay, I think I like how this is going. I'm going to try to figure out what I want to do over here in the sidebar. I'm using the habit trackers from the journaling sticker book just because they're very simple and clean, and I think will fit well over top of that long sidebar sticker I pulled. But now I need some other things maybe to help fill up the space. I'm thinking a quote or something, and maybe a space for some goals. I need something to kind of tie that all together and break up the box. So I found these banner stickers that I thought I could pull in here. Each one is in a different color, but all of the text is in a rainbow effect, so kind of ties them together in that way. So what I decided to do was to bring in a few of those and then layer the habit trackers here right on top of each other. And I've been tracking my 10,000 steps a day, my closing of my rings on my Apple Watch, which is kind of like some basic health goals for the day. And then I also track, at least for last month, I tracked how much protein I was eating because I am pretty much plant-based when I'm eating properly. I have been pretty lazy lately, but because of that, I tend to have trouble getting enough protein in. So that was kind of my focus last month, is try to eat more protein on a daily basis and be more mindful of it. So that's what I did. Not sure what I'm going to do for the third one in April yet, but I'll figure it out before the week commences. And I did some cutting there on that long sidebar box to kind of shorten it up, and then I layered in a banner sticker and a couple of other of those little headers just to divide up that box. So now I'm moving it over to the actual page, and that one went over pretty easy because everything was stacked on top of each other. I'm also going to start putting in the food log area, starting with actually the total calories boxes that I pull. Those are in the particular color of the box stickers at the top. So I'm just matching that up so that the day has a color theme, if you will, related to each other on the top and the bottom. And then I'm also moving over those strips I created out of that washi sticker strip. I'm going to do a little bit of rearranging so it feels a little more natural. Some of the strips are slightly bigger or smaller, thicker and thinner, I guess would be a better term. And so I want to make sure that it feels like that was, purposeful when I put them on the page. So I'm just doing a little bit of rearranging there. I'm also resetting this layered strip here on the end just so that it aligns a little bit better. And then I realized I need to white out these dividing lines here just so that the two top boxes kind of create one big box. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that real quick with my Jelly Roll white opaque pen. It's from Sakura, and it's great for just doing this kind of fine line whiteout treatment on a spread. I'm using the 1.0, and that has been really nice in comparison to the 0.8 size. It's just thicker and it just covers a lot faster, so I highly recommend that. I've also trimmed out those strips that I had there at the bottom and just kind of leveled everything off. And now I'm going to start moving over the boxes at the top. I'm going to use that whiteout pen behind the quote just to kind of make a cleaner look. Also going to go ahead and layer in the boxes like I said, and then close up those long boxes so they all kind of seamlessly look like one big box. And now I'm breaking out those stat stickers I mentioned in the beginning. Just going to go ahead and cut those up and lay those in. And these are part of some free templates that I made last year sometime. So if you are interested in these stat stickers and want to print your own, do check the description box. It will lead you to the video with the link. So you'll need to check the description of the video linked there to find the download. But really great for repetitive printing of stat stickers if you just want to have that freedom. It's a great little tool, and I have those free templates for you if you just want to use what I'm using. And I've laid in the rest of the boxes, and I'm going to go ahead and white out a bit more behind this quote as well, just so it does look cleaner in the space. But once I get all that in, we will be done, friends. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye!